Today we're going to be talking about my journey with being queer and just embracing my sexuality while I paint this wooden wheel. So grab your craft of choice and let's get to it. Hey y'all, welcome back, and if you are new here, then hello, I'm your host Shavion. I do just want to give y'all a fair warning that I just got back from visiting my girlfriend and she definitely got me sick, so sorry if I forget to edit out a few sniffles here and there, but like I'm literally struggling. Also my roommate is having a little get together downstairs, so like sorry if y'all hear some ruckus, but like, you know, that's just Poots living her best life, nothing to worry about. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about where I am in my sexual journey now. I know I made a video a while back where I talked about being in the closet and finally like coming out. Definitely watched that. A lot of people loved it. So I kind of wanted to give y'all an update on my journey. Like we're getting up to a year now, y'all, of me like fully being out. And I just wanted to kind of share with y'all what I have been discovering, and like, I don't know, like I wanted to give y'all a little update or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's Rainbow Month, is love whoever you want to love month and stuff. I thought it would be on theme. So if you haven't seen that first video, I am now 24 and I've been in the closet for most of my life. Like this, it's only this past year where I've fully been out and like just like comfortable in being queer and not feeling like I need to prove my gayness. But I would just say for a lot of my life, because my esteem was so low, I felt like women weren't even attracted to me. And then growing up, I would have like a lot of hetero norms being thrown at me because I am the oldest of 14 siblings, and like it's just always been pushed for me to, you know what I'm saying, have a husband, take care of the house, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I've been like conditioned to live that type of lifestyle, and it just felt easy for me to date guys than to like go against what I was being taught and like talk to women and stuff like that. And I would also kind of get like teased. Like I would act gay sometimes in front of the adults around me when I was younger, and they would like always pick on me about it. They're like giving me like low-key side eyes, but it was always weird because like my cousin was gay, and like he was very just like out in the open about it. Like it was just like, you know what I'm saying, it's just he was one of those gays where it's like you could just tell, you know what I'm saying, you know, you could just tell, but sometimes you can't tell. And I feel like I've always been one of those type of people where it's like, you know what I'm saying, you know, maybe, but like it's not like in your face, you know. And like because I wasn't that type of like in your face gay, it made me feel like I wasn't gay enough. And so I just would always suppress that part of me because it was just so difficult to face, you know. Like I've always had so much going on in my life. Like I never really felt like I had the time to just sit down and really address that part of me, honestly, until recently. And I felt bad for a while because I'm like, damn, like I feel like I really robbed myself of that teenage queer love. Like I never really got to experience those, you know, like little puppy love phases, you know what I'm saying, with a girl. Like stop, I'm saying. But now that I'm in my relationship now, like I'm like, I don't even care about any of that. Like my journey was my journey for a reason, and I feel like I've just learned so much about myself. And let me know if you can relate to this experience as well, of just like feeling like you just aren't checking the boxes for what gay is supposed to be, and like that being the reason why you just stay in the damn closet forever. But yeah, so I came out. It wasn't really even an official like coming out. Like I feel like I had already accepted the fact that I was queer way before that video I made. But I would say after that, like I really started being more public about it. Like I would talk about it in regular conversations. I didn't go on that many dates. Like body count's still low. I'm probably gonna stay low, like because I found my wife, y'all. I found my wife. But I started going on dates with women and just like courting them and figuring out like how I don't know, fucking behave in that type of setting. I don't know how to explain. And I'm not like on a I hate men wave or anything now, and I'm not trying to like a pick me because I'm already chosen. But I feel like accepting and expressing and experiencing me as my whole self, like me as my full bisexual self. And also, like, I understand, like, I'll be using like different labels, like I'll say queer, gay, and bisexual. Those are like the three things that I'll identify with, just because I feel like it's easier for other people to understand. But like, I just don't really care for labels, to be honest with y'all. But I like queer. Queer is like my favorite umbrella term, you know what I'm saying? I'll hold that one to the day I die. But yeah, I feel like me, like, just really stepping into myself fully has been able to show me what I have been missing when I was playing out those hetero roles, and when I was strictly dating men. Sexuality is so freaking hard to like explain and vocalize. I feel like it's something that's just really experienced and felt and like known. Like, I feel like y'all probably know like what I'm saying, even though I can't like fully verbalize and express it. Yeah, I've just been really coming to like understand what turns me on, what fulfills me, what makes me feel seen, what makes me feel cared for. And I feel like what's really helped me is to create a space of non-judgment, to like really look at myself and not judge my sexual expression and feel like it needs to be one way or the other, or feel like I need to be playing out certain roles. And as well as for my partners, you know, like taking this expectation off of them to behave a certain way because they're masculine or because they're feminine. Everyone is on a freaking spectrum, and like I've just really been understanding role flexibility lately. Just like I can also hold space for the fact that I am attracted to men as well as women. Like, it doesn't have to be this either or it doesn't have to be like a set thing that is happening. Like, sexuality is not linear, just like time and healing and all those other fucking concepts. So I don't know why I and a lot of us feel like it's also one of these black and white things, you know what I'm saying, these systematic things. And it's not. Like, sexuality is just like love. It's expansive. It's something that we will probably never be able to fully wrap our heads around, but we're able to feel it and experience it, and we can grow and learn, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And like, just trying to put these uniforms on sexuality and like what sexual expression is supposed to look like and show up as is just so limiting. And it's the reason why we've had generations of fucking gays who could not be as expressive as we are. I would definitely always say I'm very, very grateful that I am born in this era. Like, I love my generation so much. We are so understanding and accepting of each other. Like, of course, you know what I'm saying, you always have ignorant people regardless, but I feel like for the most part, like, we're all just pretty like chill about most things. But yeah, just really understanding and putting into practice, like, if I'm not happy with my sexual experience, I can always try something new. I can always spice it up. I don't have to like try the tried and true ways. I can go outside of norms. I can go outside the box, you know what I'm saying, as long as I'm not hurting myself or like the people around me. But yeah, another reason why I stayed in the closet so long is because I just wanted to avoid the baby gay phase so bad. Like, y'all, I do not like being a beginner at anything, and I know a lot of y'all probably relate to that too. It's just like, not knowing how to do something just gives me the fucking ick. Like, I'm naturally talented in a lot of areas, so like when I'm not, it's just like, I'm like, what are you, like, it's a real challenge for me being a beginner. Like, I don't like it. Like, I like knowing shit. Like, so I was really trying to avoid the baby gay phase. And I don't know, I feel like now that I'm like actually in it or whatever, I don't know, I've just been learning a lot. And I really feel like a lot of the times, like when I was first starting to like talk to women and stuff like that, or even when I was talking to guys and stuff too, I was putting this expectation on them to like be, I guess, like understanding of my newness, or like be understanding of like my inexperience with things, and like just the fact that I'm like coming to terms with myself and expecting them to play certain roles for me. Like, for me personally, I need a lot of aftercare after sex, no matter if it's a man or a woman. I like aftercare after sex. Like, that's just something that I need. With my girl though, she kind of just naturally did that. But with other people, like, you know what I'm saying, not everybody knows that you need certain things. And like, just because you are dating women now, or just because like you are in queer spaces, that doesn't automatically mean that they're gonna know and understand every single part of you. So leading with communication instead of expectation, I feel like has just been saving me so much fucking headache and like arguments. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you're new to this, or like I'm new to this, there's still so much for you to teach someone. Like, at the end of the day, no matter what level you are in life, you have something to teach, you have value to give. And that value piece ties into another thing with me, because I genuinely felt like because I didn't have that queer experience, that I had to just settle so that I could get, you know what I'm saying, my experience up. I had to get my roster up, you know what I'm saying. So like, I was just kind of like talking to like anybody. I feel like I was going on dates with anybody, hanging out with anybody, and I'm like, bro, I'm bored out of my fucking mind, but like, you know what I'm saying, I want to give you a chance, because you know what I'm saying, you might do me good later. But it's like, no, I don't like them. Like, I'm not even like this with men. So why am I putting up with this with a woman just because I want to get a few bodies under my belt? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. If that's not how you are, like, don't feel like you have to feed into like the hookup culture and that you have to be something that you are not. Like, I'm really happy that I caught myself early on with that, because I do not like hookup culture at all. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not a casual dater. And when I was first getting into the queer dating world, I felt like that's what I had to do. Like, I felt like I had to be on Tinder, I had to be on Hinge, I had to do these things in order to meet women, because it is difficult for me meeting people face to face nowadays, because like, I just don't do a lot of things in person. Like, and the things that I do in person, they're normally isolated, like hiking, fucking what else do I even do if it's not in nature, y'all? Like, I'm in my room, or I'm traveling. I'm not really putting myself in spaces where, like, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like I had to like join hookup culture in order to like meet women and stuff. But I'm just so happy that like I'm out of thinking like that. One, the universe works in mysterious ways. Like, I did not meet my girlfriend on any dating app or anything. Like, she did hit me up online. We literally are long distance, y'all. But like, it wasn't, you know, the way that I thought that I had to go to like meet somebody that I would form a genuine connection with. But yeah, don't feel like you have to fucking settle for these shitty ass norms just so that you can get experience under your belt. Trust in your values, hold your morals close to you no matter what, and know that the right people will come at the right time. And I understand nobody wants to hear that, but it's the truth. Now, if your ass is just horny, if you're just horny, just go ahead and get on there, baby. Just download the apps. Be safe. Be safe. I don't judge hookup culture. Like, if you're in it and you don't mind hooking up in casual hookups, I don't think that anything is wrong with that, to be honest. But me personally, I get hella attached. Like, fucks no, I just do not take relationships lightly. You're mine forever. Yeah. Another thing I struggled with when I was getting into all of this was feeling like, because I was so inexperienced, I felt like I couldn't please my partner. Like, I felt like I wouldn't be able to please a woman. And this doesn't make sense, because like, one, I am a fucking people pleaser, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all first place trophy winner people pleaser, yeah, that's me. I know how to read people's needs and wants like this, y'all. Like, I swear, it's so natural for me to just know exactly what you need. Like, all I gotta do is look at you, have a few conversations with you. If a few, I'm gonna know how to take care of you. I'm just a natural, nurturing type of person. Like, I love healing. I love bringing that healing energy to people, at least. Like, I don't feel like I need to fix anybody, but like, anyways, I'm talking too much, but like, I felt like I wouldn't be able to please my partner because I didn't have enough experience. And like, I really had to build that confidence within myself and know that I do have the capability to please my partner. And I had to become sexually confident in myself. And for me, it really started with pleasing myself, learning my own body, exploring my own body, and watching videos like from Hitomis. Please check her out if you haven't watched any of her videos. Like, she is the one who's honestly helped me through my queer journey and coming out of the closet and just feeling really comfortable in myself, not even just sexually, but like honestly in fucking general. I love her channel. She made a video on sexuality and she goes in depth for like tips for really like sexually pleasing your partner. She's a Scorpio woman. Like, we already know what she about. We can trust the tips for sure. So definitely check out that video. But yeah, for me, it really just started with exploring my own body, like putting a mirror down there, talking to my yoni, figuring out what feels good, touching her different parts of my clit, like just figuring out what really feels good for me, and then also taking that like experimentation to my partner as well, like figuring out what feels good for her, like just learning, like, bro, like be curious about things, you know what I'm saying? Like, be fun, like turn it into some type of fucking game, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sex doesn't have to be like dry. Again, it is what you make it. It is what you want to feel, what you want to express, what you are invoking. Like, I don't know, just like fully embody that shit. Like, step into your sexuality. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid of it when it gets overwhelming, like when it feels like it's becoming a lot. Like, step into it more, lean into it more. Why is this feeling so overwhelming for me? Like, does this feel good? Can I feel pleasure in this overstimulation? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm explaining it well. I just hope we can all fully step into our expression and not feel ashamed for who we are, and not feel like we need to hide in order to make other people feel comfortable, or hide in order to fulfill some prophecy that is literally fucking made up. Like, what are you talking about? I need to be straight, and get out of my face. I don't want that white picket fence house anyway. I'm gonna live in a fucking tree house, bitch. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely an ongoing journey. I feel like I'm still learning so much about myself, and I probably will honestly continuously be learning myself and discovering different parts of me. And I just feel like I finally come to a space where I'm like actually excited for it, instead of just like yearning and like feeling like it's just some damn fantasy and it's just all in my head. Like, now I'm like, oh, like shit just makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be here, and I just wish that for everyone, like that we could just all feel fucking comfortable in who we are. But yeah, let me know if you could relate to anything that I spoke about today, as well as if you have any tips for your fellow baby gays. I'm not sure if I articulated everything well in this video, and I might make another one, to be honest, sometime. But yeah, definitely let me know what you got from this video, because sometimes I don't know how y'all be getting value, or like I don't be knowing what I'm saying until like after I watch it back, like after editing it, and I'm like, bro, this video is gonna be so trash. Like, I'm editing it and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so trash. Like, what the fuck am I even talking about? And then I get to like that final edit and I watch it back through, and I'm like, I actually did cook. But yeah, hopefully that happens again, because right now I'm back at the beginning of that process where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'll probably be finishing the wheel that I've been working on in the next video, where I talk about emotional regulation. But yeah, if you made it all the way to the end, then leave a orange heart in the comment section. Y'all know orange is my favorite color. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a 5-star rating if you are listening. Thank you to my listeners, thank you to my watchers, thank you to my audience. Thank y'all for just supporting me. I really do appreciate y'all so much. But yeah, check out the description for any additional information, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.